Yummy! Looks like my greens are done. Let's go pick those up before we go anywhere. If we can. This is another case of, like, it might be hard to actually do something without accidentally talking to somebody. Because, you know, that can happen. Anyway, we'll put some more on. Just for now, until we get this kitchen worked out to where we'll do it automatically. Then place and remove. But for now, I guess there's no reason not to just put the cabbages in the chest and be on our way. So I'm bringing a couple of stone swords with me on the journey. You really only need one. Actually, you don't need any at all. You can just make it after you get there. But either way, we're heading on out. So again, you can see the quest marker on the map. You just basically head towards that, and that'll take you where you need to go. Don't hesitate to fight. Don't hesitate to fight monsters on the way. Especially now that we have a new sword and we can see how much increased damage we do. I mean, that's not spectacular, but yeah, it's better. Getting the job done. I guess maybe grab some wood while we're here. So we were definitely short on that earlier, so no sense in like holding off on it. That should be good. Hey, what's up, little ratty? Squeak! Hello, human. Normally I like to give helpful hints to passers-by, but something has me really cheesed off right now, and I need to get it off my chest. There used to be the most wonderful granary down this way, absolutely filled to the brim with wheat. I used to sneak in to grab a bite to eat whenever I was feeling peckish, but now the whole place is completely swarmed with monsters. It's far too dangerous for me to steal a snack now. If you're heading that way, I'd be very careful if I were you. Oh, I thought you were going to give me a quest to kill them, but... Okay, cool. Actually, these guys don't do that. They're just kind of standing there. Kind of give you a little bit of a hint as to where to go. We got stairs here. We could grab these. I don't know. Any reason not to? I mean, surely we could make our own. You know, and that would be just fine. But here we go. Hey, here's another puzzle. This is by far like one of the most ridiculously easy ones in the game. You destroy this block, and you're done. Literally, you're done. You're done? You can't not say it. At the very least, you can't not think it. No, I was definitely thinking it. Okay, grab. Ooh, wheat. Where's our mini medal? What's up there? I don't know. A really tall mountain by the look of things. Alright. Sneak down here a little bit. Uh-oh, okay. Yeah, Malroth can take damage, but boy, he is not any hesitant whatsoever about just getting into the thick of it. Into the thick of it, that's a song from Secret of Mana. Oh, hey, we got some wyverns over here. Oh, God. I wasn't really paying attention to my life there, but it's, for some reason I thought it was like empty. Or nearly empty. Yay! So in the first game, these guys would always drop their feathers, and then you could use the feathers to make, like, you know, the thing to warp back to the town and all that. Only now, if you go to the map, you can actually, well, view map, you can actually just fast travel back to the town anytime you want. If I click on this, it'll just let me warp there. If I go over here and I click on this, it'll just let me warp there. You can fast travel anywhere where you've unlocked basically the essence of whatever that place is. Usually there'll be like a warp crystal or something that you have to activate. Otherwise, if it's a town, well, you can just go there. We got skeletons out here too. A lot of these guys in this game, most of the time, will try to swing twice at you. So, like, don't go running back in after they've swung the first time. Oh, and get out of the way of that too. Some of the really big skeletons, when they do that attack, it just goes everywhere. Man, we got a lot of monsters out here. Got somebody spitting in from a distance, and that is not helping. Take care of you. You can finish him off. Did he just do 50 damage? Because holy crap if he did. We don't quite have our spin attack yet, or else I would totally use that here. Oh, you're not dead yet, are you? I guess we have to... Yeah, believe it. Believe it, baby. Now, back to what we were doing. Yeah, like, honestly, I think usually when I play this, I don't do enough of this, just fighting monsters. And they do respawn pretty fast, so it's easy to get confused about, like, what you've killed already and what you haven't. I'm gonna eat this right here, I need the 10 HP. I guess we go ahead and take these out while we're here. We'll just have some fun, just hang out, take it around. Go to the party, we'll have a few laughs. Got myself a critical hit there, that was pretty good. It's only 5 experience, like, stuff will be giving a lot more than that. And not too far from now, I imagine. Actually, that might be a little further out than I think. But anyway, we're headed to the mill town, and if you look up, yep, that definitely looks like a mill to me. Looks like the windmill in that one Disney cartoon that used to scare me. Trying to run with B now, are we? Aha! Get a load of this massive building. You reckon there's seeds in there? There's only one way to be sure. Let's head in and have a look around. But first, we have more fence posts here. It's not super terribly important, but, you know, I just love these little parts where you get the sense that maybe somebody's been here, that somebody's been living here, and actually working on something here, you know, even if it was just their own survival. You know, it just makes you feel a little less alone, you know? I don't know why I'm grabbing all these. Kind of would rather it be daytime while I'm doing this, but I wasn't really keeping track of that. So hopefully the ghosts don't come out too much here. If they do, they're easy enough to avoid, and they only ever attack one at a time. Unlike in the first game where they attack you in groups of 2. I was just gonna say groups, but I thought I should be honest and say groups of 2. Oh, first I got attacked by monsters, and my weapon breaks clean in half. I can't even. It's totally an anvil, like right there, but I would just die if I had to actually make something. Ugh. Only someone would offer to trade me a totally sick weapon. Oh. What's a cypress stick? Will a stone sword work here? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it seems like she's fine with that. It's Brittany, so it's a girl. Oh, hang on. Yeah, sure enough. No, we need to make her the stick. So, okay. Wow, I didn't consider that. Well, let's just make her the stick then. And we can just give her the sword later, you know? If you want to progress the story, you gotta do what the story thinks that you have at this point. Which is cypress stick. OMG! This cypress stick is the GOAT! Who are you? Where'd you get this weapon? No way! Wait, did you say you're a builder too? That's just too much. You're crazy. If you're crazy or not, I can still slice you in half. Hold up, I'm getting some sketchy vibes here. This total 2019 speak here, man. Love it. Not more of them. This place is like right on top of an ant's nest. I clobbered so many of them on the way here that my sword literally broke. Like, literally! You guys give me a hand with this one. If we all pitch in, we slay these ants in no time. Yeah, we certainly can. So you could jump off the side, but maybe better to just do this. You'll take damage if you fall from a high place. That's funny. It really is. But it turns out you actually cannot die from fall damage in this game. You can take serious damage from it, but you'll never die from it. So that's, I'm just kind of swinging here, although I probably should be a little smarter about this. Let's get the... Oh my god, this is the part that's annoying. Because you have to use the left stick to move, but you have to use the left D-pad to move the cursor in your inventory to get on a certain item. You can't do both of those at the same time, unless you want to, like, really contort your hand, which you could do, but it's why it's often better to prepare for a battle before you go into it, rather than whatever. It's not actually too bad. I mean, they die in like 2 hits, so... Yeah! Alright, check mark. That was so lit! We totally crushed those ants like ants, and I couldn't have done it without this sweet cypress stick. Could have done it even better with the stone sword, though. So anyways, you said you were a builder, right? What's up with that? What are you doing in a place like this? Get out of town! I didn't know you did anything creative! Well, here, let me read some of it. Aw, yeah, okay. Well, she really likes that cypress stick. It almost makes me just want to let her keep using it. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. My name's Brittany. I'm like a wicked, strong soldier. Let's head back to this farm of yours. I want to see what those wheat seeds grow into. If I had to guess, they probably grow into wheat. Man, I'm so not funny sometimes. I don't think there's anything else really... I mean, there's like crates and stuff in here, which really... Man, why wouldn't you take them? It's free materials. Even if it's just wood. I mean, it's wood. You can even like get the walls here if you wanted. Or the flagstone, or the stairs, or the torch. I think I spent too much time hemming and hawing in here. I think there's a seed of life on top of this mountain, but I don't know if I want to necessarily go for that. There's also something really big up there. We don't want to fight that either. It is a monster. So we can just warp back to Furrowfield. Yeah, there's like no loading screen for that at all. I think it just has all the world in its memory at once. Wow, this place is lit. Oh, you just said lit like 30 seconds ago. You're a soldier. Children of Hardon can do one. Okay. Sounds good. Stuffy robe weirdo. Yeah, it's stuffy alright. It's definitely stuffy in there. Yeah, I love this little jingle it plays when somebody joins your party. Although, to be fair, once you've heard it 3 or 4 times, you're gonna be sick of it. It's It's a nice jingle, but it's a little bit long just for someone joining your party. I don't know. You did it? Yeah, we found the wheat seeds. That's damn right. You know what that means? We're going to be doing some wheat farming pretty soon here. Speaking of all the new things, I've been trying my hand to be building myself. Oh. Wait, a bag? What is a bag? Oh, yeah, okay, so, I haven't even mentioned this part yet. We did have a chest set out so that we could put all our other stuff away. But now, this is basically Dragon Quest Builders 2 equivalent of the Colossal Coffer, yeah. So now when we press up, we have all this space here. And you can put anything in here, as much of anything as you want. There's 7 whole pages of, you know, space for you to put in. I almost never get more than 4 pages of stuff, maybe 5. I also get the hiccups occasionally. Wait, Brittany, where are you at? I need to give you the sword now. Yeah, here. Here, take this. Here we go. Let's take that and throw it away. Or better yet, just throw it in here. Wait, I put that on page 5? I didn't mean to do that. Here, let me take these out, go back to page 1, put them in. Otherwise, I'm going to forget that they're there. Okay, so it is nighttime. Let me see, should I... Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep. Oh, she's going to, like, look out for us. That's very kind. That's a proper soldier. Well, it's a good thing she's doing that because we don't have a bed for her. Well, I guess that sucks. So we're slowly starting to build up more villagers here. We got one more, so now we have one more villager than we have beds. Which means I either have to expand this bedroom... Oh, you're looking out for the bathroom now, are you? If I didn't have these two next to each other, I wonder... I don't want to build outward because it'll go into the garden. And if I build this way, it's going to mess my bathroom up. You know what? This isn't even a bathroom anyway. It was just a tiny room. Yeah, I want to make this a little bigger. Wait, don't break that. So we'll just kind of take out the wall here. Like so. I guess we can take out this too. It's not really part of the room anymore. So maybe space for one more bed. And then just real quick, go up here. Pull out whatever we were using to build that. Or whatever that was made out of. And then just fill it back in. Sail Earth, yeah. Should probably be making this out of better material at this point, but oh well. Oh, we need to make more beds. Or do we even have the materials to make more beds? It's not like the stuff is hard to find. You can literally see it right behind me here. So, let me see. Oh, we have 12? Okay, that's good. I'll do that. Okay, now we have the torches too. So the thing is, this is set up like a farmer's bedroom right now, so let me just actually take this apart for a second. You know what, I'm going to move this bed too, I don't really like having that there. Okay, and then we're going to slap these in here. We got 7 beds in a row. Wait a minute, there's like some extra space back there. Let's make it like this. That's a little more cozy. We put 2 beds right here, and we need 4 light sources, so 3, 4. Communal bedroom. 8 beds, 2 light sources. No, 8 beds, 4 light sources. So the first one is 2 and 1, then 4 and 2, then 8 and 4. And now we can turn this back into the farmer's bedroom, because I think, like, if I do this, it's basically farmer's and a communal bedroom. But I'm not sure if one overrides the other. But at this point, we already made the farmer's bedroom before, and that added itself to our list. There's like a Roomopedia, actually. Oh yeah, and I guess if you press start, where you would normally look at the map, if you press it while you're in a room, it'll show you on the left what room you're in, what the size of it is, and eventually there'll be more factors that play into what type of room you're looking at. If you go into Builderpedia right here, and you can look and see all the different rooms that you've made. So basic, social, and it tells you the recipes for them too. So if that way you're not losing track of it all the time. So we can see in the top left corner I'm at level 1. I have 180 hearts to go to get to level 2. And until we get to level 2, there's not... Do you have a pumpkin on your head? Oh, that's your hair. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, man. Yeah, wow. Jeez. Boy, that's rough. Let me see. I keep thinking I want to maybe... Here's the thing. Eventually I would like to make a dining room. It may be a little soon for that, but we're going to have to expand this kitchen out. And I think the only way that's going to happen is for me to just tear it down so I can build it on this level here. As far as that goes, maybe do the same thing with the bedroom, although that would take way too long, probably. Set that down there. I think I might do that. Because it's not like it would take forever to build it back up. It would just be on a different level is all. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe like turn off your gloves here. That'll happen all the time, though, that you'll be on the wrong tool, and you'll accidentally pick something up instead of doing what you're supposed to do with it. So fortunately, if you break in a campfire while food is in it, it'll still give you the food, even if it's done. So that's one less thing to worry about. And monsters appear near the base, huh? None too soon, I suppose. Maybe we should go help out, huh? I don't know, do I have to? I'm in the middle of something here right now. Maybe I'll go check it out in like a minute or so, like after I get this torn down. Then we can come back later and check out, you know, the ground and see what we want to do with it. Yeah, so like I said earlier, the monsters usually come from over here. They're all kind of just gathered about here in one spot. When it just pops up and says monsters appear near the base, or some monsters, it's not like an official battle, so you can kind of just leave it alone if you want, and then it'll say they're defeated. Now the other ones you'll actually get hearts for, but that's for another time, I suppose. Going on through here, let's clean out all this ground here. Okay, now what do you say we take those stone stairs that we picked up? Right. And let's make a little staircase coming down here. That way this transition is not nearly as awkward as it could have been. Now we just need to rebuild what we just tore down, but maybe bigger so we can fit more stuff in it. Because a lot of it comes down to that, just having space in the room to actually make what you want to make. I'm wondering, is this... I'm not using that to build buildings anymore. I'm going to put that away. Let's see, how much can we make? We should have quite a bit of wood, because we picked... Oh, yeah. That's quite a bit of wood. 131, not bad at all. Where's my softwood at? There it is. Let's make 110 out of 11 wood. So we had enough wood to make 1,000 of those there just now. I guess another thing that's notable about this game is that your inventory cap on a specific item is not 99 anymore. Now it's 1,000, so we can carry 110 of something, which is pretty crazy. And I'm just going to come down here through this, like here, because this is eventually going to be a room 2, this dining area. I just haven't really, you know, mapped it out yet. The other thing that happens in this game sometimes is that you can have 2 rooms adjacent to each other, and that'll count as another type of room, which that was never really a thing in the first game, as far as I remember. And I don't like having this right by the doorway, so I'm going to move these, like so, and put them right there. Get rid of that grass because it looks stupid, and do that. Of course, I didn't make any doors. I'm going to need 2 more doors. I have 1, so I only need to make 1 more. Just keeping in mind here, the doors are 10 wood each, so door costs the same thing that 100 of those wood blocks would. Alright, one thing at a time here. Let's finish the dining room first. This is not officially going to be a dining room yet because we don't have the... was a small room. But we don't have, like, the dishes to put on top of the whatevers. Now, if you want an actual restaurant, you have to have a kitchen that's, like, adjacent to a dining room, which means they're connected by a door. So if I do this and make this my kitchen, and then I get the dining room into a dining room, then these 2 rooms together will become a restaurant. And that's actually kind of a cool little thing that, like I said before, wasn't really a thing in the first game. What happened to my... oh, it's right there. Jeez. It's like, what happened to my other bonfire? Put the chest over here. Small, simple kitchen. And then set our farming tools in the corner. I don't know what happened to my other farming tools. They must be around here somewhere. But I had to make another one just to set in here. Oh, and we're missing, oh, right. We need the sacks of weed. Okay, 3 of those. Then it'll be a proper kitchen. So guess what? More! So this is already like the 3rd harvest, so if you get to the 4th one, you might lose your crop permanently. You might also notice I have more seeds on me. Monsters can drop seeds in this game, and in this chapter, but it's pretty rare, so like I wouldn't be too fussed about it. But that's one way that you could potentially, you know, grind out seeds, because you can't actually get stuck in the game. It would be a terrible thing if you could, but no, there's no other way to actually do that. So we just grab this over here. Okay. So once again, we're kind of wandering around the town, and there's not really any quests going on. Nobody has anything above their heads except for that. So we do need to harvest the wheat, though, eventually. Meanwhile, we're just waiting for them to do whatever. So over time, you'll gather hearts so that you can actually level up the town. But in the meantime, as long as there's fighting to do, might as well try it. Oh, jeez. Alright, get out of my town, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Get back here, bitch. Please, bitch. There we go. Yeah, see, they drop seeds. So that may be worth it to actually go fight those then. That's how you can get more seeds. Of course, we don't have the soil. Yes, we do. You're looking right at it, dude. I don't know why I thought those were like watered mounds already or something. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make another scarecrow here. Because, in case you couldn't tell, the game's basically screaming at you that this is going to be another field right here. So we can just go ahead and set the scarecrow down. Is that lined up right? Doesn't look centered. No, I guess it is. I think there's like one square of dirt over there that's throwing me off. Anyway, the only problem is, though, this is not like farmable land. This is not proper earth. And we haven't seen a way yet to make earth, you know, to turn this into earth. When we do see it, it will be very nice. But until then, we just gotta make do with what we have. That's usually the way. Oh, so many nice beds in here. I'll sleep in this one. In the meantime, I'm going to make a few more torches here, because we got plenty of supplies too. I'd say maybe even 15. I don't know if that's overkill a little bit there. Oops, I put them in the bag. Yeah, if you make something and you have even one of it in your bag, then all the ones that you make is going to go into your bag too. That can be annoying later when you have like 6 pages of stuff, and you don't know what's where and you're looking all through it and everything. Did I get light sources for these? I did. Didn't get a door for this one though. I mean, there's kind of no point because I haven't decided what to do with that room yet. But we'll go ahead and make the door anyway, and then we'll just jump on through here and slip the door on like that. And light her up. This is a tiny room. Yeah, maybe this can be our bathroom later on, I don't know. Just gotta make those towels. So, it's not a bad idea to really kind of set torches out around the town. Maybe around like the perimeter. This will stop those stupid ghosts from trying to get in on us. So, because they don't like light, they really hate it. So if you put enough of these around here, probably won't have to worry about them. If you also put some maybe outside the bedroom. Hey, getting more hearts here. So I put one right there. Maybe decorate a little bit, like put this one... You can't put torches on the walls anymore, which is kind of... I don't want to say disappointing, but because it wasn't that big a deal, but still. It's just one of those small things you always kind of took for granted you'd be able to do. I might set some ground out here, just kind of even this out. Except, do I have... I was going to say, I definitely have the spoiled soil. That's not a big deal. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, just kind of building stuff out like this. I don't know, there's something about it. I know I've said this like a zillion times already, but there's just something about it, man. It feels good filling in those blocks. It's almost like an ASMR thing, but not really. Like as a kid, I remember if I ever had a toy where one shape fit very perfectly into the shape of something else, it always just made me feel like giddy, almost like I got goosebumps from it. Yep. I never really understood why that was. Yep. That was the thing that would happen, though. Anyway, let's see this right here. Should have been building these up 2 at a time, but whatever. 2 at a time, every single time. This might just end up being a super big room, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do here. I'm going to stick these in the ground here so I can do that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wow. I'm out of wood. Doggone it. Jeez, who would have thought? Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, I think this is probably going to end up being our barn. Eventually, a character will give us a quest to build the barn. But for now, we don't really have that recipe. And I'm not sure we even have the supplies for it yet. I always forget to make the door, I'm telling you. So, in you go. Perfect. We'll put a torch right there. We'll actually put one right there. And also right there. Nice. That looks pretty. Did I put one inside? Please tell me I put one inside. Oh, good riddance. Fine, I'll take this one. It's not too big a deal, but sure. There we go. Anyway, so this mountain here... Well, let me see. Maybe we can actually see it. Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's hard to tell. There's a chest on top of the mountain right there. I want that. So let's come out of this and go do that. So you can actually build straight up in this game, which I believe you could also do in the first game. But I just never did. And then if you're just like standing next to something and hitting it, and you want to just hit the second level and not the first, Well, you just hit with your hammer, it'll automatically start the second button, like right here. Hits the second one, not the first one. It did start hitting the first one there because we kept hammering after that was done, but yeah, grab this. Okay, not too shabby. Nice. That was very precarious right there. Do we want to do that again? Try that move one more time. Oh gosh. Sorry I keep getting quiet. I'm just kind of lost in the moment here. Jeez. Whoop. And whoop. There we go. Seed of Life. So in this game, Seed of Lives, increase your max health by 5. Well, you might say, yeah, that's what they did in the first game too, right? Yeah, but you might also notice they don't heal you up to full in this game. So where in the first game I used to hang on to them all the time, now when I see one, I usually just pop it right away. So yeah, I imagine that weed is pretty close to being done though, so I'm gonna run back and see. Alright, I guess I'm gonna... Oh, I was about to go sleep in the kitchen. Has anybody ever slept in a kitchen before? I'd love to hear your stories. I don't think I ever have, actually. Surely there has to have been one time. I can think of this one kitchen we had that was kind of cozy, but in a weird sort of linoleum way. Where would I have slept, though, is the thing. Hang on a second. Did I not plant the wheat seeds? Oh, dear God, you know what I realized? I forgot to plant the wheat seeds. And furthermore, there's a problem. We don't have any soil to plant them in. We got one spot right here. Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We might just have to sacrifice the cabbage seeds for a minute here, just to put this wheat in. I honestly thought I'd planted them, but I guess not. There you go. Okay, hello. Let's work planting those wheat seeds I gave you. Now we got ourselves a sweet wheat field. But it's like way too small, you know? There's definitely not enough soil around here. Yes, that's been our biggest problem here. We don't have enough soil to plant stuff in. What are we gonna do about that? At this rate, it's gonna take forever to harvest all the wheat we need. We may as well fart in our pants. So we ain't found shit. We need to make soil. Like, I can't even. Ah, so we are going to get the Wiggly now. I was wondering why we weren't doing this sooner, because I was like, wait a minute, I need the Wiggly, man. I'm gonna find all the seeds in the world, but you're never gonna do anything with them without the Wiggly. So we look at the map now, we should have a quest marker. Yep, right up there. That's where he be. Okay, so basically just head due north? East? It's north, okay. Sometimes the way I visualize the town is not the same way that it is on the map. Like, I imagine it rotated a different way. So I think, oh, this way is north. I typically think, okay, when you're going to somewhere to make progress, you're going north. But it's not always the case. Just keep heading towards it, though. You can see it right up there in the distance. Is there anything we want to pick up on the way here? Just incidentals, you know? Never hurts to have a few extra. That includes oil. You know, because I'll be back, but I'm coming as oil. Man, what a rhyme. Does Robin Williams come up with that off the top of his head? Hell, he was probably, if I know him, he was probably rehearsing it in his head 100 times before that day. Squeak, what business does a ratty-looking human like you have with me? You're looking for someone who can clean dirt for you. I got no idea how you'd even go about it. Maybe that mud-munching monster over to the east would know. If you want to meet him, you'll have to be quick. Oh no. The hard-on people are there. Oh, that's not good. So we go ahead and activate this. This is a warp spot. So it's called a Naviglobe. And once you hit it, you'll be able to warp here anytime. Really wish I had that paraglider. And you take it for granted, I'm telling you, once you get it. It's like, you never go back. So, yeah. Just gotta keep running. Gotta keep running, kid. Nice little cave down here. What could be going on in here? Possibly more crap. Oh, we got more butts to kick. Hell yeah. I love kicking butts. Butts. Let's go. Sorry, I just had a really big hiccup burp there just now, and I was kind of just contemplating how it sounded, and I was like, man, if you get just the right angle, you can get a lot of hits before they even come close to you. Take care of these. They're going to be casting spells on us, trying to put us to sleep and shit. We don't need it. They do drop oil, which is good. Just gonna get away from you for a second, and boom. Yeah. I love the way they fall backwards when they die. It's so funny. Yeah, high five. You know it. Great. What's up? This is our next character, our next villager. And I can't even talk to it. Hey. Get on, he certainly made short work of them odd beasts what was harassing me, thank you kindly. But who are you anyway? What are you doing all the way out here? Well, a builder, you say, and you're rebuilding the old farm day 3 and all, and you're looking for someone who's conjure up earth out of nothing? I sensed that big old tree was back, so I did. I've been wriggling all over the place looking for it. I only have me life saved by the very bay has planted it. Must be fate. Yeah. This is your most useful villager right here. Like, you wouldn't think it to look at them, but boy, like a worm wearing a hat, where else would you ever see that? I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Is it far? No, it's not, actually. In fact, it's so close that I could show it to you right now. So there's our extra warp point we just activated. Here's our town. And if you have anybody in your party, including members that you're trying to bring back to the town, they just automatically come with you. There you go. Also, remember, when you bring a new villager back, you do have to talk to them. They'll have this symbol above their head. The 2 people. So there's been times I've forgotten to do it, and then couldn't figure out like where my next quest was or something. It's really stupid. Anyway, yeah. Everybody's like, what the hell did you just bring in here? He's like, I'm an earthworm. What you gonna do about it? I don't know if earthworm is even the right term here. Whatever it is, it's a very useful party member. I will take it. The Wiggly. I don't recall ever having to fight Wigglies in a Dragon Quest game, but I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen. Like, my mind first goes to like those Worms and Mystic Quest, because he kind of looks like one of those. Anyway, hey, right on, NT, that's pretty dope having a Wiggly in the squad, and we can totally get all the good nerd we need. Funny how that slimy simpleton was so eager to help us out. Seems like there's something about you that monsters really go for. Ugh. Don't say it like that, jeez. Oh, man. Ah. Well, the animals have always been kind to humans. Aren't they, anyway? Why are you so surprised? I don't know. Doesn't matter. So now, you gonna have a side quest for me? Here we go. Just can't wait to get started. It's always been our job to keep the dirt in good nick. And now, as the children of Argon are off my case, I can get started again. You are going to be so helpful towards getting all of this done. So without this worm, you wouldn't be able to do crap here. You know, they made such a big deal out of it when you first got here. It's like, well, there's only so many Earth plots. You know, there's only so much we can do, and like, you know, the whole world is in desperate need of help because we don't have Earth anymore, and the Earth isn't alive anymore. And, like, it sounds like such a bigger problem than it actually turns out to be. Because you bring this worm back, and the worm just turns it into Earth. And now you have, literally, 81 squares to plant on here. It's a 9x9 square. And, boy, you're gonna get some hearts for this, let me tell you. Hello. There you go, it's yes, the sticky sludge is all gone. Nothing but fine, fertile Earth for your friends from now on. Oh no, what's happening? It's our first battle? Sounds like it. Look at all this healthy Earth. Yeah, like, it's such a Deus Ex Machina kind of move. But it's like, I don't care, because the game is so fun, I just don't care. Ah, scarecrows. So your scarecrow is basically the indication to the worm that the Earth needs to be turned into actual Earth. So you can put a scarecrow basically anywhere here, and that can become a field for you. It is an indication of a field, but you notice now he's going to go over and work on that one, because I have a scarecrow over there. So we got so much more clean soil now. The field even smells better, rich and earthy and poopy, not all rotten like before. I thought between you, a builder, and me, the finest farmer, we had the perfect duo, but now with Wrigley in the mix, we got the perfect trio. And now it's also raining, which means we don't have to water. Ancient ruins to the northwest. Wait, what? Oh, hang on a second. Are we leaving the town again? The old farm is northwest of here. Oh, right. We're going to get another villager. We're going to need to make some more beds. I mean, like, we have 8 now? Or is that 9? That's 9. Still, man, we're going to need more pretty soon. It's a good thing we were picking up all that stuff. So probably if I go out and do this quest, by the time I get back, they will have tilled this and we can put seeds in it. But for the time being, they're working on this land over here. Might be better to just go ahead and start... They're doing it right now. We can just go ahead and plant these seeds now. Yeah. Before we leave, so they can be growing while we're gone. I'm going to put all these basically over here. I don't want to start mixing and matching too much here. I mean, min-maxing, that's fine. But mixing and matching, that's a whole nother can of worms you don't even want to open. 2, 1, and 0. And that's going to be it. They'll till up the rest of the land, but we won't have the seeds. Oh, make the field bigger. We just called it. We just solved that one. 50 blocks of soft, unsullied soil, turned and tilled and plowed to perfection. Actually, now that I think about it, you could have just done that with one field, because all you needed was 50. And this is 81, like I said. It's the tilling is what counts as part of the field. So yeah, it would have been fine without the other field. But I went ahead and made it anyway, because you're going to need it eventually. And here we go again. Is there a Korok in that tree? The door behind the tree sort of looked like a balloon that you shoot in Tears of the Kingdom to get a Korok. Anyway, standing before something so precious, I can barely contain the urge to destroy it utterly. There he goes again. Now hang on, when you first saw the tree, you said you had a change of heart. What was that all about? Silence! Oh, last time I listened to your idle chatter. Sorry, that was annoying. Well, get back to work. What am I even doing for you? You're not my boss. Why are you hanging around here anyway? He's just weird. What a weirdo. The old farm is northwest of here, but we have 10, 10, 10, or were those 5 each? I didn't quite see. I was looking at the wrong corner of the screen. Either way, what matters is we don't have seeds right now. You can get seeds from drops from monsters. Well, I think we've established that plenty already. But still, it's always worth mentioning because ultimately finishing this chapter, the hardest part about it is getting the number of seeds that it actually requires for you to finish it and planting them. So keeping them in a rotation is probably better so you don't actually permanently lose one. But there's also not a finite number of seeds in the chapter. It feels that way, but that's not actually how it is. Should I grab this maybe? Not sure why I would be going up here though. There is kind of one of those puzzles, but it's oh no, that's way over there. So it actually shows you these right here, these are the puzzles. So if you're ever looking for puzzles to do, you feel like you got more to do, that's where you do it. Anyway, yeah, head back to the northwest here. They did say northwest, let's grab this stone. I love that these drop so much stone too, because they drop like 8 stone. In the first game, I think you got 2 from them. Maybe 4. Now you get... Is that 7? That's kind of a weird number. Let's see, we have 36, now we have 42. Okay, 6? Well, shoot, it looks like 8. I guess I can't count then. I mean, 6 is still good, you know? It's like, really... Ooh, okay, that symbol there, the little hammer symbol, that is indicative of a side quest. That's just kind of waiting for you somewhere out there in the world. So I love that they point those out to you, though, so that way you don't, like, lose it. Even after you accept the side quest, it'll still tell you, there's a side quest here that you haven't finished, and so you would just go over and do it, or finish it, or get whatever you needed for it. Unfortunately, if it's just, like, asking for a certain supply, it won't be too hard for us to hand that over, because now we have access to our colossal coffer. Kind of doubt that what we have. I don't remember what he wants. We'll talk to him first and find out, though. Hello there, human. I'm as hungry as a church mouse. Seriously, I'm starving. All I have are these wheat seeds, but I got really bloated when I eat wheat. I think I have an intolerance. Eat meat. Oh, 10 cabbages. Wow. Those are in the chest. What am I talking about? I have 31 on me. Do it. Yeah, so when you have what you need, I believe the symbol turns blue. Then you just talk to them and it's done. And that'll give us more wheat seeds right there. 7 more. So you just get them little bits at a time to gradually grow your farm. And I do like that. I like that they pace it out like that, so you don't have like some random way to just go over and buy all 100 of them or whatever at once. Well, what is this fiendish farmyard still doing here? Don't worry, I'll have the whole blasted thing torn apart in no time. Don't know who you are, but if you're not whatever, leave me alone and shit like that. Or else, if this is a farm you're looking for, don't worry. I'll soon have it completely obliterated. You like the bowl obliterator, too? Do you love that word? All I can say is it's a small mercy this place doesn't have one of them accursed scarecrows. Those infernal poppets just have some kind of dark power over me. Just one glance at one, and I can't resist tilling the soil around it. Oh, jeez. Well, it just so happens there's a wooden workbench here. They were smart enough to figure you probably wouldn't think to bring one. Okay, so we'll just make a scarecrow and let's, put it down. There you go, side quest done. Field. What do you think of that? You got yourself a field, baby. Oh no, did you really put a scarecrow in the middle of the field? Right after I specifically told you not to? It's reverse psychology, baby. This is what is happening to me. Oh no. He's going crazy, losing his mind. I mean, thank goodness it's raining, I guess. So he gets the watering part all on his own. One glance at the scarecrow and I just can't stop myself from tilling the earth around it. Oh, Master of Destruction, hear my prayer. I've sullied my hands with the stain of creation. Yeah, it really is a religion thing. Like, they just don't like creators. It's a good thing they're not around these days. You didn't happen to spot the pieces of wooden fencing stuck in the ground. Yeah, I did, actually. I noticed there's a few missing. You leave that fence as hard on intended. Do I still have the posts? I'll just use my own posts. I don't need to go grab them from somewhere else. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think 5. Yeah, there we go. You don't actually ever do anything with this field. I guess you could come back and plant stuff here if you wanted to. And I guess maybe it would count towards your 250 seeds? Yeah, okay. Fine, I'll say it. It's 250. That's how many you need to finish the chapter. You put a fence around this field, didn't you? Why would you do that? No, it's happening again! Why? Damn it, man. Oh, and there he goes again. Oh, no. Yep, whether he likes it or not, he's a builder at heart. Oh, I couldn't help myself. I plowed every inch of earth inside that accursed fence. You sly devil. I expect you worked out how to build wooden fencing and wooden gates yourself, too. With gates and fencing, you can make fields of almost any shape or size. They are dangerous weapons indeed. Oh, Master of Destruction, hear my prayer. No, that's okay. You just keep dropping hearts. Why don't you just come back to my farm at this point? Like, I know, this guy's hilarious. Man, no funny business. Here we go. I'm actually over an hour already on the recording, but I've spent a lot of time dicking around. Tills a lot. Tommy tills a lot here. The name's Clayton. I'll go with you. Help on your farm. Do anything you want. Just please don't kill me. Well, that seems like a reasonable request. Malroth, what do you think? Malroth? Okay, never mind. You don't have to answer that. Anyway. Wow, you can like totally tear apart this hideout this guy's got here? Man, why would you ever do such a cruel thing? What are these blocks right here? I'm not actually too sure. There's a chest here, too. More seeds right there. It's just so funny how random, like, you just find them any old where. I mean, it's not totally random, like, it's predetermined in the game, sure, but still, it feels random, and that's when you know you have a game that's really nicely designed, I guess. 'Cause I'm not saying that randomness automatically means good design, but when it feels sort of just like, oh, hey, when you don't know what to expect, you know, oh, there's another seed right there from that guy. And there's a level up. This is good. We need to be at level 3 for a certain something. Malroth gets stronger, and NCS reaches... oh, we're level 4. Shoot, I thought we'd... okay. Great. It's even better. Hey, NCS, defeating all these monsters has made me even stronger again. I can feel the power screaming through my veins. You don't seem quite so pumped up. I'm starting to get a bit worried about you. That settles it. I'll just have to think up a trick I can teach you that even a weakling can use. Oh, is this it? This is where we... yes! Okay! The sword attack! Yeah, alright. I would have preferred the hammer spin attack, or the hammer charge attack, but we'll get that soon enough. No need to rush things here. I mean, this is only part 3. Part 3 is basically done now, so... or a new recipe. I kind of wish you could move the camera slower, but you can't really. So it's like one speed, and that's it. Well, I'm just going to ward back to town with our new buddy here. Yeah, see, we're starting to fill out the map here. And in this day and age, you know, I can appreciate a smaller world, let me tell you. Okay, someone help me. I guess we can welcome him before we go. Unbelievable, look at this farm, these buildings, these fields, this tree. Truly such sinners are beyond redemption. Oh my god, heretics we are. These people have a hard time letting go, and, you know, I understand, you know. When you spend your whole life thinking one thing, it's hard to kind of adjust, especially, like, the longer you go. It's like they say in The Matrix, we have a policy. We never free a mind after it's reached a certain age. It's too much to take for them. And I think they said that age was 21. But, hey, you know. I only say that because almost everything else in that movie mimics reality so well. But why wouldn't that be true too, or, you know, something. Anyway. Plenty of hearts up here for all this being tilled. And if they tilled my other field, yeah, they got hearts for that too. Like I said, it's just appreciation for giving them something to do. Or feel like part of something. So next time, I guess we'll talk to Rosie over there and see what our next quest is. But in the meantime, I gotta get out of this rain. It's driving me crazy. So technically, you know, one time I tried oh, they're going to work at it. I tried building a bathroom, like, by making a hole in this wall, and then just putting the door there. And I think that should have worked, but for some reason it didn't, and I'm not sure why. Oh well. Anyway, yep, see you guys later.